Hello, I'm Tessa Hadley. I'm a novelist and I'm here visiting lovely Finestres bookshop in Barcelona, and I'm going to recommend some of my very favourite books. First of all, here's Colm Tóibín's Nora Webster. Colm Tóibín is a marvellous contemporary Irish writer, and Nora Webster is his account of it's a widow's story, and we begin the story when Nora is in the raw early weeks of her grief at losing her husband. We follow her through 3 years of change, recovery. The question she asks herself is, how am I going to live now? And it's answered in Tóibín's exquisite, plain prose. And the second book is by another Irish writer, because the Irish are just disproportionately good at writing. And this is the marvellous Claire Keegan, who only allows us to read something of hers every few years, and it's very small and it's very perfect and worth its weight in gold. And this is her newish book called Small Things Like These. And in this small book, she takes the whole tragedy of the scandal in Ireland about the mother and baby homes, where the babies were being taken from their mothers, illegitimate babies, and often either they would die of neglect or they would be sold to adoption agencies, and the mothers were enslaved, virtually, some of them. And she takes that huge story and just tells it as a minuscule fable that is packed with moral energy and beauty. The third book is an older book, a beloved book of mine by a beloved writer called Rumer Godden of the mid-20th century. Rumer Godden grew up actually in what now is Bangladesh, but in what was then colonial India. Her father, I think, was managing steamships on the river that ran down into the delta. And this book, The River, is set in a family like that, an English colonial family. I think in this book the father is managing a jute factory, and it's about the children who pass between the worlds of English lamb chops and peas for supper and stiff upper lip, and on the other hand the teeming magnificence of India around them, and the children have a sort of free pass to move between that safe English world and the huger world of the India that surrounds them. And it's about an accident that happens inside those children's lives and how they process it. It's a sublime, again, a little book, but a sublime one. And then finally, just to mention my own 2 books, translated into Catalan and into Castilian. Free Love, my own 1 book, sorry, but translated into 2 versions. Free Love, which is set in the 1960s about a woman abandoning her family for the wilder shores of the counterculture.